Hi and welcome to another Married to Reselling video. My name is Simon and with my wife Faye we resell on eBay and Amazon in the UK. Later on in today's video we've got sales from the barn as usual. Also we are looking at the magic laser that we picked up at a car boot sale. I know a couple of you were interested in seeing how that looked when it was operational, so I got it all out and that's coming up in a little while. But first, I wanted to just follow up on our last video regarding the mirror return. If you didn't see that video, just very basically, we sold a mirror, the customer changed their mind, sent it back. The item showed that it had been delivered back here, but it hadn't. eBay went ahead and refunded the customer, but we appealed that refund because the item simply wasn't in our possession. Now, in that last video, we were showing that it had been resold. So obviously we did eventually locate it. It was next door. That all happened back in September. So it took a while to get our hands back on the mirror. But the story really was about the difference between eBay trusting and taking the word of buyers and not trusting and not taking the word of sellers. And we had a number of comments and messages on Instagram where more of you have had exactly the same experience, and I wanted to share one with you. So I'm going to share that story with you. In this case, a buyer returned an item, the seller didn't receive it, and eBay again went ahead and refunded the buyer. Identities have been disguised, and I hope you enjoy this.
This case is now closed. Hi, we reviewed this case and decided to issue the buyer a full refund. We received tracking information from the buyer that shows successful delivery. A refund of £53.98 was issued on 18th of October 2024 to the buyer. The refund includes the purchase price plus original postage. eBay will recover the refund amount from you.
So I've just phoned eBay and basically I've just gone mad at them. I never do this. I never go mad at eBay. Like, I always try and be nice and respectful and calm, but I was just like, listen, you guys are taking a mick. You've refunded the buyer. I haven't got my item. He could have sent me anything. He could have sent me an empty box. You don't know this. I said, your buyer protection or your seller protection is a joke. You might as well go and rip that up. I said, in fact, I pay eBay so much money. You let everybody sell for free now, all these private sellers. You get my shop fees, you get my fees, you get hundreds of thousands of pounds a month from me, and you're just taking money to refund buyers about this. I says, eBay can go. I said, I'm going to close my eBay today. And she came back and she said, oh, we're really sorry, we've refunded you in full, the case is closed. Oh, I'd just like to add to that as well, they was trying to get me to chase up Royal Mail myself, and I was like, no. I said, you've refunded this guy without my permission, but your reason is that it shows as delivered to me when it doesn't. So this is all on eBay. I'm not doing anything. I'm busy. And yeah, like, they just gave me the money back. But seller protection, what a joke. What a joke.
Yeah, so there you have it, another instance where eBay backs the buyers, not the sellers. So next up, let's show you this magic laser. We showed this in a recent car boot video. It's like a laser disco ball type thing. You know, it's in better days, missing a few of the things. It's pretty cool. We had a comment on the video saying they'd love to see it working, so I've had it on in the dining room, but these are like those proper lasers. I thought what I'd do is put it out in the field and then come back when it's dark. Got the extension cable set up, and I'm going to pop it on that table over there. Lena wants to help, and we shall see what it looks like later, because just pop it down. The laser's strong in there, so I think it's going to light up. I mean, they're very thin lasers, it's not like a light show, but I'll be interested to see how far they go, whether they can make it over to the trees in the next field. It's not going to rain, so that's why I'm putting it out now, and we shall come back in the dark and see what it's like. Right, it's much later and it's dark, so let's have a look. There it is. Let's plug it in and let's have a look. So it's hitting the house. I'm about 30 meters away, and the red lights that you can see are on the house. not squeak. You can't really see, but they are going across the house and the barn. Try it in the barn too. Oh yeah. Disco barn. And now it's time for some sales from the barn.
Crate 28.
Yeah.
Vintage shaving mug, a Knight Chevalier, circa 1300.
This thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I took an offer on it. It cost 74p. It has been listed about 4 months. Took an offer of £5 plus post because I just wanted it gone.
Why is it a shave? What's it do?
It's a shaving mug. I don't know. You just pour it over your face or something. Who knows?
Let us know if you know.
Art 53. Luna's helping. Snoopy's not.
Art 53. How's that?
That is beautiful. That is a vintage, a match at Hambledon 1777 cricket print in a wooden frame. That cost £3.50 and sold for £37.48p, and that sold within a month and a half. Some more art. Art 62.
Funny that. I was rearranging these the other day and I couldn't quite get this one back in.
Nice.
And it's the one that sold.
This is a Vernon Ward Misty Morning Polperro vintage oil print framed.
Very nice.
There we go.
Vernon Ward.
That also cost £3.50 and sold for £19 and 9p plus post.
Is that a pub now?
I've
I think
no
we
idea.
went.
I've only been once.
Yeah, I think right around here there's a pub.
We walked down there, didn't we?
We sat in there. We got a drink in there. Yeah, I like Polperro. I've been many times. Someone favourited this on Etsy. It was a much lower price, I think, on Etsy. And then I noticed I had an offer to send on eBay within an hour of them favouriting on Etsy, and then it sold.
Yeah, on eBay.
Yeah.
Next up, toy tub
Toy tub.
for not a toy.
Not a toy. It's in the toy tub.
Antique James Walker London Century stainless forks, 6 of them. Random description, but that's what they are. They were free. They were given to me by another reseller and they sold for £19.99, and they sold within a month and a half. Black tub.
Oh, it's been a while. Oh, our old friend, Black Tub. Hold on a minute, this is heavy. I think I know what this. I don't remember putting it in here, but I know what it is.
This is a cracking sale. This is a Wedgwood Signet Platinum dinner set for 6. So 6 dinner plates, 6 side plates, 6 bowls, 6 cups, 6 saucers. Do not drop it. You've bitten off more than you can chew there.
Okay, hold on, let me just lay it out. Plates, bowls. Where's that?
That is a beautiful set, barely used, white with just silver trim. Do you want to turn one over so we can see what
Oh
it is?
yes.
There we go, Wedgwood Signet. That whole lot, that entire set, cost a grand total of 70p. And that whole lot sold for a grand total of £233.83.
Woo!
I
And
mean,
that's not, yeah,
that's amazing, isn't it?
it's amazing. That's why we love eBay. And you know, it's a reasonably daunting pack, but it's not too bad. So I'll split the plates into threes. They'll get bundled up just like this so I'll bundle them up in threes instead. I'll probably maybe leave the side plates, don't know. But I'll bundle them up in threes instead. I'll secure them with tape so they can't move at all. I'll then wrap cardboard around that and put bubble wrap around that, and I'll do that for each of the sets of plates and the bowls. I'll also do that for the saucers, split them down. Then the mugs I'll individually wrap in bubble wrap, just a strip of bubble wrap round, and then I will box it. Now it's quite heavy, so I would imagine I'm probably going to do that in 2 boxes and send that as 2 parcels, but I could put it in 1 box, but I think, you know, given the value of the sale, it'll be a lot safer to do it into 2.
Yeah. And then random, your favourite tub. Vintage furniture, caster wheels, 2 of them. I think they're wrapped in wrap.
Take it as these 2, we haven't got more in there.
No, that's correct. They were free. They came in the same lot as the forks we've just shown you, and they sold for £10 plus post within a month and a half. We've got this Starbucks coffee mug in red. It's got snowflakes on it, so it's like winter themed. That cost 28p 3 months ago and sold for £10. And then we've got this vintage green glass jug which glows under UV light, which means it's uranium, but I don't put that in the title anymore, and I don't have international postage switched on for this one. This cost 10p 5 months ago and sold for £9 plus post. Okay, we've got this Janice McGloin canvas print of the Seaside. It's called Seaside 1 Coast, apparently, or Coastal Beach. I got that from a garage sale last month for £3, and that sold for £44.55 plus post. Then we've got this vintage Braunton Studio Ceramics Devon storage jar canister. That cost 20p from auction 9 months ago and sold for £7.50 plus post on offer. And then we've got this vintage Wooden Sons Blue Meadow Creamer jug. That cost 55p nearly a year ago and sold for £3.50 plus post, and that was from auction. Here we have a job lot of keys. I didn't count the keys, but I did weigh them. There's just over 3 kilos of keys here. I just put 3 kilos in the title, consisting of Yale, Chubb, car keys, locker keys, more types of vintage and antique keys, a couple of padlocks, but like things like this. Saw them at a garage sale earlier in the summer, and they were just sitting on someone's garden wall, and I said, oh, how much are these? And they said, oh, they're free. So I took them, but I only listed them like 5 days ago, and I listed them for £47.49p, which is a random price.
You originally listed them for $49.99, but I was doing some price changes and I took 10% off everything that was over the like 200 most expensive items, and this was one of them. Even though it had been listed a couple of days, I was just doing a blanket thing ready for my next coupon and sale event.
Okay, so anyway, they sold for £47.49p plus £6.95 postage because they're heavy. So if you see, we've sold old keys before, sort of individual ones, job lots, but none as big as this. So if you see old keys about, definitely pick them up. There's nothing special about this. Yeah, really pleased with that sale. We've got this vintage egg cup in the shape of a chicken or a cockerel, and that cost £1.34 from auction and sold for £6.99 plus post. That was listed less than a week. And then we've got this Disney exclusive Winnie the Pooh mug Christmas 3D. It cost 50p 5 months ago and sold for £11.30. Okay, we've got this Crawford and Black complete colouring and sketch studio set. This cost £5 and sold for £6.69 plus post in less than a month. This was from a garage sale. It was a bad buy. We didn't realise until we got it home that it was actually like the Works own brand, so not worth much.
The case is probably worth more than what's inside.
Yeah. Then we've got 6 latte glasses in a set. They cost 28p for the lot and sold for £13 and a penny. And then we've got this, oh, and they were from a job lot. And then this Old Glengormley County Antrim by R.W. Young art print, signed and mounted. It's very old. That cost £1 from a charity shop, I think, after the eBay Open when we went sourcing. And that's sold for £18.99 to a repeat buyer who's bought loads of art from us in the past.
Hope you enjoyed that video. A little bit of a shorter one today. Wanted to get a video out for you. We will see you in the next one. Bye for now.